live. Hey, what's up, everybody? Oh, what's up, YouTube? How you doing? Sorry, we're a little late.
Erica, Can't Even Carly, and Tina were on time. We were not.
Yeah, sorry. Damn it.
What?
Do you want me to sing the song?
No, I have an Odyssey mandatory restart, but I have an hour and 15 minutes apparently. Okay.
Oh, that's great. We're not. This is not going to be an hour.
It's going to be an hour and 15 minutes.
It's not.
We have an hour and 15 minutes to talk.
No.
We do. Hour and 20. So here we go.
We have 30 minutes. Do you know you have 30 minutes?
You have 30 minutes. Hey, welcome to Kramer and Jess Uncensored.
Did your mom do the intro yet?
No, we added video this week to Mama's Boy, and it was a nightmare to get that done. So, but I do have it on my list of things to get done. So, we will soon have that to add to things to do. There's a lot.
Dude, we could literally just call her and record it. I feel like this is actually the most simple thing ever. Whether it's from Tom or your mom.
I don't know why this is taking so long.
You want my mom to do it? She'll fucking do it right now.
I think we should have everyone's mom record one.
Want my dad to do it? He'll literally do it now. He'll do it live.
A battle of the parents.
Does the better intro?
He'll literally do it live.
Lynn will smack down.
I feel like Jess's mom would be just straight up, be like, I don't care. Listen to this shit. It's probably.
No, she'd be like, listen to it or not. It's your fault. If you don't like what you
if
hear,
your kids hear bad words, too bad. It's time they learn this shit anyway.
Yeah.
Welcome to Uncensored.
I'm not raising your children.
Fuck them kids.
Dude, my favorite because literally my mom is just so, because my parents had kids so young. Everyone else was young.
Wait, how old was your mom when she had you?
I think she was 21.
Okay.
And then my dad, if she was 21 or 22, then my dad was 2 years older than her. So I forget. I mean, she might have been like pregnant during 21 and then had me at 22. Yeah. And so everyone else, like all my aunts and uncles were like very, very young, either teenagers or in their like early 20s. So obviously everyone's just a shit show and they're young and living their life.
Think about everybody at 20. Everyone like,
I 100% imagine.
Think about it.
I was there. I fucking remember.
But imagine being 21. Go back to your 21-year-old self and then imagine having a child.
Yes.
I can't imagine myself at 42 having a child. I still don't feel like I'm quite old enough to have a kid yet.
Yeah.
And I should have a child that's in college.
While being together, while getting married, then a divorce, and also dating, and then getting back together. It was crazy.
I don't know how y'all do it.
So my parents, my mom has all these stories of just like my aunt and uncles being like, well, it's not my kid, not my problem. So now that everyone else is like in parent mode, my mom has like zero fucks given is her like mantra. Like mantra. She's like, get your kid. You don't like it, do you?
You know what's crazy to think? Like how old would if your parents were 21 at the time, how old were their parents then?
Well,
were they my age then? Would they have been like
my grandparents?
Yeah, would they have been like in their 40s?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's crazy to think that like
you're my grandpa. Everyone was like chilling. Yeah.
Like that blows my mind.
Everyone was raging.
Like in another like timeline, dude. Like me, I at my age. And there are like people.
But there's so many. I feel like to you, it just because that's not your upbringing. I know that's like crazy for you.
No, but there are people in their 40s.
That's very normal.
Very normal. People in their 40s are grandparents. And like, but that blows my mind because I'm being dead serious with you. I don't feel at my age that I'm quite ready to have a kid yet. I don't feel like I'm at the maturity level yet.
Totally.
You're dead serious.
I mean, no shit. Like
no. Like
I didn't know this was about
at least you're self-aware.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So I don't know how. Yeah. I don't know how people like at 20. I don't know how in the hell you guys have kids. 30s, I'm still not quite sure how like you guys have like the like your shit ready. I would say now I could probably, and it also, if I'm being like dead serious, I think now at this age, probably I have to like take the assault out of things, but I would say like probably 40, 41, 42. I probably now could, if I wanted to have a kid, I probably am like at a mature level, feel like I've kind of like got my life together enough.
But it's all over the place because my uncle, we were just laughing about this the other day on the phone, because when I lived with them before I moved out here, I have this memory. I'm in my room. I hear him like stomping up the stairs. He bangs on my door. I open the door and I was like, are you okay? And he's like, don't wait to have kids. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm tired,
Yeah.
and then runs away.
Yeah.
Like literally.
Because how old was he, you think, when they went? This is Abby and Maya's?
Abby and Maya's parents, they were
Wait,
like,
is that Chris?
yes.
Yeah.
They were late 30s. And and he literally, I mean, he's sweating. He was like, he was going through it. He literally just said that and walked away.
Yeah.
And I was
It's
like,
tough.
are you good? And he was like,
tough.
I'm tired. So I feel like, it
It's-
is what it is. It's all over the place.
I don't know if there is like I would say probably I'm trying to think like the ideal age. 20 does seem too young, right? Can we agree 21 is too young?
I just
That seems way too young to have
Listen,
a kid in hindsight now.
But here's the thing, dude. It's like no matter, you're always gonna be going through shit in
no,
your
you're
life.
right. You're right.
No matter
You're
what
right.
age you are, shit's gonna go down, and
Like,
like
do you
you're
feel
gonna
like-
be responsible for a human. You're gonna mess up, and it's just a matter of like doing what you can with what cards you have to play.
Do you feel like at your age, like you're ready, like not like are you ready, but like I'm
Could
talking
I?
like maturity wise, like have your shit together wise. Do you feel like you're like at a place now where you're ready to have a kid, like life wise?
Yeah.
Okay, Charlotte,
But-
do you?
yeah.
No, and I don't know.
Not
if I
not like if you
ever
want
will.
one, not if you want one, but like, do you feel like, hey, like, yeah, I'm responsible enough to like bring a kid into this world?
No, I
Like,
genuinely think I'm too mentally ill.
I don't even like that question because I don't think that's a fair question to ask anyone. I don't think anyone is responsible
I
enough
just now feel
to
like I
care
am.
for like a child. I think it's
Real.
just a matter
Real.
of do you want to or not, because you can be mature and responsible, but if it's not something that you want, you're going to be a terrible parent. So I think it's just like, are you down?
This is too crazy.
Are
of a
you down
conversation.
or not? And then sometimes you're like forced to be down, and then you learn while you're going,
I
No,
guess,
exactly. I
guess.
feel like it's like a chicken or the egg situation where it's like, what, like, are you emotionally mature enough, or like, did having the kid make you like it
Oh.
forces you to
100%.
grow up? You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
kidding me? And also,
Mhm.
it's like, especially when depending on what age you're at, like my parents were still like figuring their own shit out and figuring themselves out, figuring their relationship out.
Yeah.
So it's like, what are you gonna do?
I don't know, because I was doing the timeline the other day. Let's imagine that I met
Our grandpa,
I mean, truly, I mean, I would be. I mean, I really would be.
Grandpa Crames.
But
What would you be called? So if you were a grandpa, what would you want them to call you? What's your grandpa name?
Bro, don't even freak me out like
I
that.
want to know.
Like me, a grandfather, right? Like at
What's
this
your
age.
grandpa name? Poppy?
Old man Crames.
Pap?
Mm.
What do they say in the South?
Bro, you know that freaks me out.
Peepaw? Is that what y'all say? Is it?
Bro, you're freaking me out.
Why?
Because I can't imagine myself at like grandfather age.
Why
like that
not?
because I don't want to think I'm old.
But it's not a specific age.
No, but
though.
it is. Like there are people out there, people that are 42 and grandfathers.
Yeah, exactly.
that
And
freaks me-
they're
And
they're
like
fire.
I don't.
Yeah.
I
My
don't wanna
papa was
think-
the coolest
I'm sure he was.
motherfucker on the
I'm
fucking
sure he was.
planet.
But like I don't even feel like, honestly, I don't even feel like.
A
And-
grandpa.
No, I'm just saying I don't.
Sorry.
You're wild in there today. I don't even feel, and I mean this. I kind of blacked out and like totally don't even feel like I've been married yet. Like I don't even remember my first marriage. Like if you ask me, was I married? I'm like, I don't think. Like, I have to remember. People are you divorced? And I'm like, oh yeah. Like I don't even remember that phase of my life.
Brother, that's called PTSD.
Is that what it is? I don't even remember
it?
that.
I
Or
mean,
is it?
though?
No,
is it-
I
is
mean,
Is it or is it moving on?
I don't know. I honestly, I don't know.
It-
I'm like, I don't even remember. I'm like, I can't wait to get married one day. Like, oh yeah, I was a whole ass husband for like a decade of my life, and like that doesn't even seem real to me anymore.
Yeah, because I don't know. It was like real for you during that time, but it also wasn't like a reflection of like what it was supposed to be. So that's why it's like very
Yes.
confusing.
So when people are like, yeah, like, are you like, what's your stat? I'm like, are you divorced? I'm like, shit, I guess I am divorced, but like, I don't even like remember that. People are like, are you over your marriage? I'm like, I guess I
forgot.
I've
Like, you
think,
forgot.
I've like think back to that. So like, so then I was doing the math and I'm like, okay, even if I wanted a kid, even if I wanted to have a child,
You could adopt one.
the math, let's say biologically, let's do the math on this. Okay. Let's say I met somebody today. All right. That math is so crazy. Like I'm 42 and a half. Well, I'm like a little over 42.
Mhm.
I mean, I wouldn't want to like have a kid immediately. So I meet somebody today. We date for 2 years. I mean, I'd be 70 fucking 5
When what?
before that kid even like graduated high school.
Wow.
But who's the actor who literally just had a kid?
I
He
mean,
has so many.
It's possible.
Was it
Charlie,
Robert
I
De
mean,
Niro?
no.
The other one.
Yes.
The other one who does,
Yes.
the other guy.
But yeah.
Al
but
Pacino.
Al Pacino, thank you.
I get them mixed up. I'm so sorry.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, is it possible? Could I birth a child at this point? Yes.
Yeah,
No.
but why are you freaking yourself out if you're not?
It's
if
just
it's not
weird.
something that you like are
Because
trying
it's
to do.
weird to think that like that would be the trajectory of where I'm at in this life cycle. That like I'm that old now. That I could be a grandfather.
Okay, so this is an age thing for you.
It's an age thing.
Oh,
Like
okay.
what? There are people walking this earth right now that are my age.
that are grandpas.
That are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, does that seem weird to you? Like, do I seem
my
grandfather? Like, do I seem like your grandfather at the time? Like
Yeah.
bro, that's no way.
No, absolutely not. You are nothing like my grandfathers.
It's just weird because you have like Peter Pan syndrome, I feel
Yes,
like.
I do.
yeah. Ugh.
I am, man.
God,
Like,
I
just
hate
won't.
that.
I won't.
Ugh.
This actually, you guys are gonna hate my topic for today. This is gonna lead into that beautiful.
Oh God.
I am
should we just-
triggered by
should we
like
just
the
go-
term of like Peter Pan stuff.
I won't actually. You know what? Let's go right into my topic because this actually has this bleeds beautifully into what I was going to talk about.
Actually,
today.
don't forget that we need 2 ad breaks. So
Just do it now.
yeah.
All right, let's take a break. You guys are gonna love
Anticipation.
You're gonna love where this is going right after the break. What's up, by the way, YouTube? I'm sorry, we kind of said hi to you guys, but
no, we didn't.
in case you're new to the podcast, we also do the show live on YouTube. You can also go back and watch it. By the way, I mean, we don't really promote that well. You can just find us. We're Kramer and Jess on YouTube.
Tina.
You could also go to kramerandjess.com and find us on there.
Isabel.
We went to a radio convention recently, and they said the #1 place that people consume podcasts now is on YouTube, and that's crazy.
That's how I do.
I don't like to watch
I love it.
podcast. Why do people like that?
I
Like
know.
live, I get it because you guys get to like interact, like that's kind of cool. But like
I put it on my TV. Like that's my.
But why?
It's like I'm either watching Gilmore Girls or I'm watching a podcast.
But why not just listen to it? What's happening that you feel like you have to watch? It's people sitting there talking versus I just listen to it on the phone.
I think it's because I want to see who's speaking. Like so, Kiki Palmer is her podcast is my favorite podcast to watch. And she's just like one of my favorite entertainers on the planet. And I think she's just so animated. I think she's so incredible. I love her so much that I listen to her commercials. Like usually I will fast forward through people's commercials. I just love the way she talks. I love the way she moves. And then also
you mean like her live reads and everything? Like you'll listen to all that?
She got Airbnb. I think she got what? Pizza John. I don't know what she got. Papa John's. I don't know. I just love it. I love how she speaks.
Yeah.
But also it's like I want to see her talking to Usher. I want to see her talking to Ice Spice because I'm curious about Ice Spice.
Animated.
And maybe because for me, a lot of my podcasts are celebrity, and I feel like with celebrities, when they are in a podcast setting, it's very different. So I'm curious to see like if they're comfortable right now and how they're feeling. So that's what I like to watch.
I guess to be fair, it's kind of just like a late night talk show kind of vibe. Like what's the difference? I mean, it's the same concept. I guess it's not that weird.
On the Stairmaster, I have on a podcast and I'm watching.
And you're watching.
I was gonna say probably a lot of people do what I do, where they're like watching it technically, but they're multitasking.
Yeah,
I put mine on YouTube while I paint.
Yeah,
so it's like I'm not fully watching, but it is nice that I can glance up and like see their face and like
you can just listen to. I don't
but
know.
it's different.
But
facial expressions are different.
Yeah.
I know. Anyway, if you're on, hi, good morning. A lot of people, you guys are commenting on this whole, going back. Amber just said, I'm 34 and several people I graduated with high school. I graduated with or have kids starting college. It's wild. That is wild. It's wild especially when you go back and like you see your Facebook. Like I have a personal Facebook page and I log on for my high school friends and they all have like all their kids are like going to college and shit. And you're like, that's so weird.
Yeah.
What's up, Carly? Good morning. And Erica and everybody hopping on. Tina, what's up? Tina, what's up? Isabel, thanks guys for hopping on. Okay. I'm thinking about going back and being a fuck boy because the straight and narrow is just not working out for me.
I don't know if I literally have it in me for this conversation. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so sorry. You can have it with Charlotte though.
Oh my God.
No, hear me out. And I that little headline is just to like get your attention. But like I had this conversation with a friend this weekend. that like y'all for years now, I was like heading down like a crazy path, right? Like, and it was fun. It was fun. Like I was just out doing what I wanted, just sleeping with a bunch of people and just being wild and crazy and like whatever, right? And for the past 6 months or so, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna clean my life up. Like I'm gonna focus on like friendships and I'm gonna like focus on myself and I'm not gonna like I'm gonna like not do dating apps and I'm not gonna like do all this crazy shit. I'm gonna like really just like do this the right way. And I gotta be honest with you, kind of sucks. Kind of sucks. Like
working on yourself does suck.
I really gave it a hearty try, and I don't know that I love it. I don't know that I love it. I don't know that I love it. And I'm going to tell you why. And I'm being dead serious with you for a second, because I feel like everyone around me. So here's the thing. Like I put all this effort into these friendships, right? And I feel like all these friendships are, some of them are cool, but everyone kind of has like their life kind of going on around them. And like, some of these friendships are like, what we talked on the radio about, one of them had feelings for me. And the ones that like other ones, they're all still kind of, we talked about the one with the threesome boyfriend. The other ones are in terrible relationships too. So like, they're all kind of all over the place and like, they're all being kind of crazy. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm like being good. So like, it's hard to like engage in that. And so like, I'm like, all right, I'm only going to like date people that are like fully aligned with me. I'm not going to like sleep with people that aren't like fully aligned. Well, here's the thing. It's really hard to find people that are fully aligned with me. So like not doing that. So like, that's really been dull. So like, it really
comes down to sex.
I mean, sex is definitely a big thing, right? If I'm only going to sleep with people and I'm not finding.
Oh, but you're saying you're like, I'm tired of not sleeping with people.
It's just like, I don't know how to live this life, this clean lifestyle that like,
yeah.
When everyone else basically is fucking around, it's really hard not to fuck around. So how do you, and I'm kind of being serious. Like, I know this sounds like, it sounds like I'm being silly, but like in reality, if everyone else is fucking around, how in the world do you not fuck around? Because I like see the fuckery from the outside now. And I'm like, I don't want to engage in that. But like, if you don't engage in the fuckery, then how in the world are you supposed to ever do anything? Because literally everyone else is engaging in the fuckery. And that's like a real serious question as someone that's been on the outside of it, like trying to do it the quote unquote right way. It's kind of like a really lonely, weird existence on the outside,
Yeah.
So
it kind of sounds like you need some friends who aren't engaging in fuckery, because if that's your entire social circle is people that are being messy and like in toxic situationships, like I can see how that would get to you.
But to be fair, I mean, everyone's kind of engaging in fuckery.
Like, not for me personally. Like, I think what's helped my healing a lot is having friends that are also healed and also like more stable and trying to grow and heal. And also, like so I just took a full year of celibacy for myself, and like I definitely get missing sex 1,000%.
But would you even say, here's the thing, would you even say that you are engaging in fuckery?
I think I stopped because I had an experience recently that reminded me why I initially chose that path. So like,
I would just say most people engage in fuckery, and that's not even like, that's not pointing the finger at anyone. I think it's pointing the finger at everyone, literally, even myself. Like, I think we all just engage in fuckery. Like, it's just what we do.
Are we talking about like, I guess my question is like, do you want to be a fuckboy and like be an asshole, or like, do you want to just like have sex with someone who is also just down to like have sex? Because that's fine, I think, if you're like intentional about your motives.
I think that heads down a really dangerous path. And that's what I've tried to figure out recently, because I think people say that they can have sex without any kind of strings, and I don't think either side really means that. At least
I disagree.
That's been my expectation, is that like I meet a lot of women like, hey, it's totally fine. And it's never in 7 years. And I had to really digest that. Like at first, like I'm like, I hear the words, and so I thought it would be fine, and it never turned out to be fine. So if I'm going on history alone, I can't go back to that lifestyle and assume that this time it's going to be fine.
But I also feel like you've been talking about like being ready for a relationship.
Totally.
So I'm kind of like I'm
having a hard time finding the right person.
Wondering what's made you suddenly backpedal. Like low-key, did your friend telling you she had feelings for you the other day like freak you out?
Is just
that making you be like, need to be toxic again? Like
it's just it's just a really lonely existence when you don't engage with what everyone else is doing. It's just like what do you do if like you're not engaging?
Well, I painted a lot during my year of celibacy.
Trust me, I've been doing the equivalent of that, where it's like, I don't know how to engage. Jess, I mean, thoughts from the outside. I mean, as somebody married looking back into this kind of world, it's like, this almost is the single lifestyle. It's almost like you almost have to engage in fuckery.
So the question itself, I think, can be related to so many things other than just being single and relationships. When you say, do you just engage in the fuckery because everyone else is engaging in the fuckery? And I think that can relate to so many different parts of your life, and something that when I hear you say that, it makes me think about just truly picking the way you want to live your life and who you want to be in general, because the fuckery applies to dating. It applies to how you want to move throughout your life because of how you were raised by your family. It's like when I hear you say that, for me, it makes me think about certain things that like I was brought up in all ways, in all facets.
Yeah.
And again, for example, I was raised around maybe like loudness and yelling, and like the way like I would overhear people speak to others, and I can say to myself, well, everyone else around me is engaging in the fuckery. Everyone else around me is speaking to each other that way. Everyone else around me is still handling their situations that way. Everyone else around me is still running away from the work. And you, I think for the first time in your own way, have made the decision to do the work, and doing the work is isolating, and it's really hard.
It is.
And so I think it's like you can do whatever you want, but everyone has to ask themselves, do I want to engage in the fuckery? And that means whatever it means to you. And that's going to determine how you live your life. And it's really up to you. So it's like everyone has to face that decision every single day, and whatever it applies to, it applies to. I can apply that to my marriage. I've seen so much fuckery, it's ingrained in me. I could treat my husband a certain way every single day if I wanted to, but I am choosing not to engage in the fuckery because I want to remain married to my husband.
Yeah.
Is it easier to project and to like blame him, and maybe is it easier to like get mad at him just because of maybe he might have done something that triggered something in me that someone else did to me, and in a way that someone else hurt me, and I'm going to make him clean up that mess? Of course that's easier, but that's not fair, and that's not what I want to do. So it's up to you on like what you want to do.
And it makes me think of your sobriety too, because like you're so good at that in terms of not engaging in the fuckery that everyone else is.
You're right.
And I wonder if like there's a way to look at it through that lens, because that's something I really admire about you.
It's just different though, man. Not drinking, not having sex is different things for me. It's like, damn, man. Like, I'm really struggling with this one. I would give up drinking forever, but like it's a weird, dating is a weird space.
It is.
And taking a big step back from it for the past 6 months. And I'm talking like, no, and I mean this, and I guess, I don't know if I'm proud of myself. I don't know what I am for myself, but like looking at it from the outside point of view and not really engaging with it, and like watching it, and like watching other people do it, and like watching how they do it. And like watching who they choose even has been so eye-opening to me. It's almost like it's been a really, really interesting 6 months. And I mean this when I say I really have not. And I would not say, before I'd be like, I'm not dating anybody, but there may be some people in the background, blah, blah, blah. This has like been a 6 month like cleanse of nobody. And like, it's been a really interesting experiment, almost to where it's like, I don't know how to do this now without hopping back into all the craziness. I don't really want to. But I also don't know how to move forward because I do think I almost know too much now. I almost have too much clarity. And I'm like kind of stuck now. So
what if we try going on a date?
You and I?
Like,
okay.
Not we, but what if?
Sure, Charlotte.
What if
Why don't we go on 6 dates?
Oh my goodness.
And by the way, I just saw Isabel say, I feel like I missed a lot. I'm going to talk on more Mama's Boy. We purposely left the story with a friend off of some things. I'm going to talk on more Mama's Boy, more about that. So if you feel like you're missing something, you are, and I'll talk more about it over there. But you think I should go on dates with people?
Yeah,
I've dated a lot, man. As people say, why don't you? Because I've dated a lot. Like it's not like I've dated. Like I know exactly what I'm looking for.
Yeah,
like I know exactly.
But I feel like
what
that's
I want.
part of the problem.
It is.
Like you know how you're talking about like you're able to look from the outside at like it's so fascinating at who people choose.
Yeah,
I feel like we're able to see that for you.
Yeah,
in a way that you're not. So I feel like maybe you should go on like some blind dates or something because I feel like I know. But like, I do feel like you are.
Charlotte the other day was like, "Hey, this is how much I fear Charlotte's blind date." She was like, "You should have come to me with this music festival. We could have met somebody."
Okay, it wasn't a music festival. It was a free outdoor show. It was very chill. Everyone was sitting down outside by the water.
Jessica, would I ever meet my soulmate at a free outdoor concert?
It sounds nice, actually.
It was very chill.
I love an outdoor concert.
Of course you do. Of course you do. And of course you do.
We're not talking about Coachella. We're talking about an acoustic band that set up in front of a gazebo and everyone's on picnic blankets and they're having pizza.
Then I said, why don't we go to this craft bar where they have a lot of mocktails? So it's a very
my person would never be there. Because my person would never be there.
Your person needs to not be a hermit, though, because
if
not,
my person
y'all
would never
be
there.
Codependent.
How do you don't know what your person is, bro?
Yes.
I'm telling you, my person would never be there.
You literally don't know because if you knew, you'd have your person. So I think you gotta like take off your.
We would never be at the mocktail bar together. So like, I'm just telling you.
You don't know that.
I'm telling you.
I never thought that I would give a fuck about football. My husband is like the most obsessed sports fan ever. I listen to sports podcasts, people.
No, it is wild to me.
And I enjoy it.
Of 7 years ago is so funny to me. There's no way I would ever assume that would happen.
I literally enjoy it. Why? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm interested.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Just being with him and like seeing him into cool things and things that excite him make me excited and I want to get into it, all this kind of shit. So it's like you really don't fucking know.
But here's the thing. You guys actually have never gone on any dates. Like I've gone on a ton of dates and I'm at a point now in my life where
but haven't they all been attraction based?
Some yes, some no. I mean, yeah. I mean, why not be attracted? What do you think? I'm gonna date someone I'm not attracted to?
No, but I feel like that's like the main thing.
The point she's trying to make is like do different things, put yourself in different situations.
But here's the thing. I live my life now. And it's so different when you live your life without the expectation of dating, because now I do live my life the way I want to live my life. And now my expectation is I'm going to run into somebody. And this is what I'm hoping is going to happen is I'm going to run into somebody that fits my lifestyle. I don't want to force. I don't want to force.
But you just said fit. It's feeling forceful.
What do you mean?
You just said I want to find someone that fits, but I don't want to force. But what you just said is like I want to meet someone and I'm going to fit her in here. What I already have feels very forceful in here.
Well, no, I'm saying it fits into my life. I'm not trying to force my I will never go to a cocktail bar. That's never going to be my life.
Right, but just because someone is at one thing doesn't mean that's their entire life. Also, that could be one of many.
I never want to do that. Like, that's not what I want.
But that doesn't mean you. Okay.
That's the point. Like you guys are missing my point.
All I'm gonna say
I
is
think
that
you're
the universe,
our point.
Yeah, the universe is going to keep making you repeat the same mistakes until you learn the lesson.
I'm not making a mistake. I don't want to go to a cocktail bar. That's not a mistake.
That's not the mistake. That's not what she's trying to say. I think the point we're trying to make is like you are making this person sound like she's supposed to be this like almost like a light you plug into a socket. Like you're just supposed to like plug her in.
The person should fit into your life. I'm sorry. The person that I meet is not going to be someone that's completely opposite of my lifestyle.
That's not what we're saying. You know what? You do you.
I'm going to do me.
Yeah, you do you.
And I'm seeing if that's going to work because I don't want to force it to happen. You know? So, all right. We're at 30 minutes. What do you guys want to do?
I gotta go.
Okay. So thank you guys for being here.
I gotta do something about this hair. Yeah, I got a hair appointment. For real. I know.
Are you doing anything fun?
No, I'm not gonna change it completely. But every time I go to the salon, I just feel like so much better.
How long does it take, by the way?
Hours.
How long? How many?
It depends. I actually don't know what exactly we're doing because you have to do certain things in different phases when you're coloring your hair. So the last time she couldn't do a certain thing because we had to space it out because if you do too much like coloring, it can like kill your hair.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'm in for a 5-er or a 3-er today.
5 is crazy.
But I just
like,
love
what do you
being
do for
there.
5 hours?
We yap. We yap and
about what?
we hang out.
Like for what? Though?
About
What do you,
her
like,
life, about
after
my life.
hour 2, what do you talk about?
When I'm at the salon,
even after hour 1, what's there to talk about?
When I'm at the salon, everyone at the salon is in my conversation. I'm talking to everybody.
That's
like you're next to me, you're
like,
down here. We're all chatting. I'm like,
it's literally that scene from In the Heights. It's that whole song where they're like, Usnavi had sex with Yolanda. No diga.
Mine takes 15 minutes. If it takes 17, I start to get frustrated.
I just love it.
Here, man.
I love the salon.
Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you so much. This is our 5th year, but I think we mentioned that last week. We're in our 5th year, and especially this podcast. This is our very first piece of content that we ever created as the Kramer and Jess show was this podcast. And so, yeah, literally 5 years of it. So thank you so much for keeping press and play. Hope you'll check it out. However you check us out. Thank you so much for doing that. Jess, where we find you?
Just do it. JESSDUITT on all social.
Charlotte?
I'm at PTSD Diva on the interwebs.
And I'm that guy Kramer on social media. Got a podcast called Certified Mama's Boy, which is also on YouTube now. I don't know for how long because it took us about an hour and a half to set it up the other day, and it was a real nightmare. All right, so we'll see you guys back here. We are not here next week. We are back the week after, so we'll see you guys back here in October. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
October 1st.
How about that? All right, everybody, enjoy the rest of your September.
Woo.
See you back here then. Bye, everybody. See you.
Bye.